Hi everyone, my name is Courtney. I write under the pen names Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of the USA Today best-selling duo Kennedy Fox, and I thought that we could have a catch-up day where I kind of let you know what's going on in my world, along with opening all these beautiful packages. As you guys know, I was in Yellowstone for 2 weeks. It's something that I do actually every year. I know you're probably thinking, but Courtney, you travel a lot, which is true. We do a lot of camping, but most of the time I call those workations because we are doing astronomy type events and I am typically working all night. Yellowstone is one of those trips where I unplug, and I'm very grateful that I have a job where I can do that, because when I worked corporate, you'll know that I worked Monday through Friday and there were weekends when I had to be there, or I would be pulling like 55 hour long weeks, and then when I would take my vacations, they'd be workcations. So I didn't really get a real vacation where I could just be. Really. It's just been something that Will and I have done ever since. I've already got my trip planned for next year and I'm pretty excited about it. I have ordered a lot of stuff and I've had stuff sent to me as well. And I thought, you know, all these packages are piling up in my office. Thought, why don't we just go ahead and open them together as I chat with you guys about publishing, my opinions about some things. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I have no outline or anything. This looks like it is soap that I ordered from an Etsy shop called Sugar Taffy Soap, a goat milk soap sample. I ordered a bar because one of our characters in the Circle B Ranch series actually makes goat soap with goats from the ranch, and I wanted to try it, so I ordered Fruit Loops as a goat soap. It smells just like it. Like, I want to eat this right now. If you're curious about the shop, this is the shop name, and they wrote a cute little note on the back that says, "Thanks Courtney, enjoy." I will. This one smells really good too. It's a sample. It's called Pink Chiffon. I wish we had smell-o-vision so then you could actually smell what that smells like, because it's amazing. Actually, the next thing is from Brooke. I'm confused by this. Brooke has sent me a lot of packages and I haven't actually opened them all, so I don't know really what to expect in here. Let's look. Oh, okay. This is top secret swag. I'll show you a little view of it. What did she send me? I'm so confused right now. Okay, I know exactly what this is. It is more top secret stuff that I cannot show you guys. Some of it I probably could because it's on our shop already, but this other stuff has not been released yet. Here's a sneak peek though of one of them. Oh, it turned out so good. It turned out so good. This, wow. I wish I could show you all this, but I cannot. It's not safe for work. So thanks, Brooke. I will put that in my swag collection. Next up, we have some books from our foreign publishers. I have no idea what this is, so you guys will get to see it for the first time with me. Ooh, okay. Okay. What language is this? I don't know. Polish? Maybe? Anyway, this is a book that came from our foreign publisher. I don't know what language this is. I'll pop it up on the screen, but it looks very, very nice. The cover is embossed, so like when you put your finger over the text, it's raised. And it looks like they sent us 4 copies. So Brooke, some of these will be coming to you for sure. Looks like I'm gonna have to get you a bigger fun box. If y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, I have a box full of stuff that I've had for way too long that I need to send Brooke. I believe this is German, if I had to guess. Yeah, this one came from Germany. So let's open up this baby and see what we've got inside. Oh, yes. This is the German version of Needing Him. We sold rights to this one. And yeah, this is the translated copies. There are 6 copies of this, which is what we agreed upon in our contract. Brooke, yeah, we'll be sending you a bunch of these too. They look really good though. I'm impressed with the quality. The cover's thick, the pages are nice. But yeah, we sold this whole series in German, so it's pretty exciting. This is another box that I received today, actually. Yeah, this is definitely French. We've sold foreign translations for a bunch of our books, which has been super cool, which is pretty neat. They've done pretty well, which makes me very happy. I just hulked it. Oh, I do not like these things. They get everywhere and I can never clean them up correctly. This is French Checkmate. This is the publisher on the back, if you'd like to check that out. They did a really good job with these two. They kind of kept the same color scheme that we had on the original books. More foreign books. There were 3 that came in this package. More books for you, Brooke. I did want to discuss foreign translations because I know a lot of you ask me that you're like, Courtney, like, do I need a sub rights agent to be able to have my books translated? And the answer to that is no, you don't. You can actually do it yourself. And we have started transitioning into that. And right now we are working on Italian, and we are also moving to work on German and eventually French, probably. But we wanted to get settled in those 2 languages first. It is kind of expensive, but I would say that financially it's been worth it if you spend the time to find reviewers and things of that nature. I opened things from my P.O. box, and I just want to quickly give a shout out to Mandy for sending me this very cute card and all these cat stickers, and I appreciate the kind words that you wrote me, and I needed this, so I really appreciate you taking the time to mail me a kind card and some stickers. So another shout out to Marissa. I appreciate your sweet letter to Marissa, and she also sent me this really pretty mermaid metal bookmark that I am totally going to use because she cute. I'm very grateful and appreciative, so thank you so much. Thank you for this, really, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. The next one comes from Karen. She wrote me a very kind letter and also sent me pics of her fur babies. You guys know that I am such a cat mom. I love my cat so much. You know, I always gravitate towards people who are also cat people. I'm a dog person too, but I've had my cat she'll be 14 in September. So I'm always talking about her, and she's always joining us in live streams, and other cat moms recognize that. So thank you so much, Karen. Nibbler and Isabella are extremely cute. Big old chunks. And then last but not least, from the P.O. box, I received this from Levi. I have not opened it yet, so I don't know what's in here. I can assume what's in here because I kind of see it, but I wanted to open this one up because it was an actual package. You know, when I read letters, I tend to get a little emotional, so that's why I opened those previously. Oh wow, thank you so much, Levi. This is the book. It's called The Red Brick Road. I am really enjoying this cover. Makes me want to go look it up to see if you have this on all platforms or if it's a Kindle Unlimited book. You know, it looks like it could compete on a wide platform with this. If I had to guess, I would say it's something like Wizard of Oz. Let's read the synopsis to this thing. On the outskirts of Munchkin Land, a charismatic merchant persuades Dorothy to disregard the good witch's advice and take the red brick road instead. Ooh. As soon as the heels of her slippers make their taps on the red bricks, Dorothy encounters a mysterious boy and accepts his challenge to a familiar game. She quickly learns that the boy's crafty wit is as sharp as the pocket knife he carries. The game's outcome costs Dorothy more than she bargains for and sets off a chain of events that changes her priorities. Returning to Kansas will have to wait because a greater, more urgent mission has emerged. Whoa, wow, like Levi, you have definitely got me intrigued in this book. Great job. Wow, this is so awesome. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I will add it to my TBR list. I will definitely eventually read this. Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me this copy. And guys, if this book interests you, you know what to do. Go support an indie author. Last but not least, this is a box that Brooke sent me, oh my god, in June, that I have not opened. I'm definitely gonna blame this on my ADHD. I love ordering things, I love getting packages, and then I don't open them. It's one of my toxic traits. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all, look at this. This is War in Italian, and this is our self-published version of it, and like I'm getting a little emotional because we've worked so hard on these, and it's just crazy to know that we self-published this. Wow, it looks so good. I mean, it looks like our English versions, but it looks so good. So this is War. Una sola parola amor. This is love. We've got the next one, which is Completamente Mia, which is truly mine, truly yours, always mine. I think it actually translates to internally mine, and then always yours. So yay! Oh my goodness, these turned out so good. Brooke, these turned out amazing. I didn't expect anything less though. But wow, this is so awesome to see all these foreign translated books on my bookshelf right now. Okay, that was exciting. These are all the foreigns, guys. Self-published, of course, and then traditionally published down below. That's exciting. Okay, what else have I been wanting to chat with you guys about? I am under a very major deadline right now. And this video is Procrastination Station, which I should be writing because I still have 1.5 chapters to write, and then I have to edit my butt off over the weekend. So it's stressful. You know, when I look back to before I went on vacation, I really wish I would have finished this book. But I'm glad that I did not rush it, because I realized during one of my live streams that our outline was jacked up with a timeline issue, and I was kind of having like a meltdown over it. And then Brooke realized as well what the problem was, and I've spent like the last 2 days trying to do rewrites and fix that mistake. And it happens to the best of us. It really does. You know, this will be my 50th book to release, which, like, wow, okay, 50, girl? You release 50 books? Maybe I'll actually remember how many books I've released now, but I think it's time to probably go and change all of those biographies everywhere that I have to 50 books instead of over 30. Other things that have been going on in my life, I have started exercising again. I've made it something that I have to do pretty much every day, because I realize that I'm not getting any younger. I mean, your girl's almost 40, which is crazy to me, because when I would talk about old people, I'd be like, oh, you're 40. Real soon, not this year, but next year I will be 40. And that's kind of like, whoa, I'm an old lady now. I don't feel like an old lady, and I don't want to feel like an old lady, so I have invested into working out. We are also signed up to do a signing next year, which is pretty exciting because we have not done a signing since 2019, and so I'm really excited to get back out there to meet up with Brooke and chat with our readers. I will make an announcement on that as soon as the event host tells us we can talk about it, in case any of you guys are close. Other things going on, still working on foreign editions. We're trying to get this book done. I hired a YouTube coach, which is probably not the smartest thing considering I am under major deadline, which means I'm not going to be consistent this month. But who knows? Maybe September will be a little different. I have been bouncing around the idea of starting an ASMR channel because I have been wanting to start one since 2019 and I haven't done it because y'all know that my life was just completely turned upside down, I guess is the best way to put it. In 2020 and 2021 were two of the worst years of my life. I have this thing where I'm extremely impulsive, and I've told myself that I'm not gonna do things or start things without thinking about it for at least 1 year, because if I'm not excited about it after like 3 months, that was my impulsivity doing this thing, and it was just like, you know, I jump head first into things. And I don't want to start another channel that I'm not going to be able to keep up with. I told myself that once this book is released and we've got the next book plotted, that if I want, and I'm still 100% interested in starting an ASMR channel, that I would do it. With that comes preparation and everything else. I've got all the equipment to do it, like this camera and microphone and all that. So I've been bouncing around that idea. And also I do want to grow this channel, and I do want to help other authors, and I don't want to necessarily keep my information behind a paywall and start a course and do all that. That's never been my intention. I don't have time to create a course, more or less keep up with a group and do all that. My writing is what I want to do. I want to write. I don't want to teach, other than what this is doing right now. I am also going to be at Romance Author Mastermind in November. If any of you guys will be there, I hope to see you there. Say hello to me. Come, you know, sit at the bar and have a drink with me. That's going to be fun. I've got my hotel booked for that. And that's pretty much all that's going on. I went to Inkers Con and that was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of different people. I think I've already told you guys this, but I know that the digital just released too, and there were several of you who used my affiliate code to get $50 off. I appreciate that so much. They actually like PayPal'd me for that, so I'm glad that you could save some money. And hey, I got some Starbucks cash, so I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much. I hope that y'all enjoyed Inkers, that y'all learned a lot. If you took the co-writing class that I did with Rochelle, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer them. But yeah, I feel like that's all that's really been going on in my world. It's hectic and busy. My office is a complete wreck, and I really need to get back to writing because this book releases very, very soon. Oh, and real quick before I go, we are doing an anthology where all the proceeds are getting donated to reproductive rights. I understand if this is not your thing. This is not me pushing anything on anyone, but I did want to say that I am going to offer 1 hour worth of coaching in the auction that they're doing. I do not coach. You guys know this. I don't do it ever. There have been a lot of people who have asked me. I probably get asked on a weekly basis to coach people individually. There have been people who have told me that money is no issue, and whatever number I throw out there, they are willing to pay it. I have an across the board no response to everyone because I literally would get so caught up in coaching that I would not be able to write. And that's not ever been my goal. But for this charity event, I am going to offer 1 hour of coaching to anyone who bids on it. I don't even know what it's going to start at. I don't know what it's going to end at, but all the proceeds for this auction will go towards women's health, essentially. And so if that is something that you are interested in, as far as having a 1 hour, we can do Zoom, we can do StreamYard. Of course, I would record it and send you the video so you could play it back. I will look at covers, I will look at blurbs, we can talk about anything. This is 1 hour for someone to talk to me about their release day plans, or their pre-release plans, or their book cover, or whatever it is writing related that I could potentially help you with. You have 1 hour of my undivided attention. That auction has not launched yet, but I did want to tell you guys about it because I'm asked about coaching all the time. And I thought that this would be a good way for someone to be able to get that time for me. And it will be donated for a good cause. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'll give you the link when it goes live. If you are an author or someone who offers some type of service, like a cover designer, an editor, an author coach, a social media manager, blah, 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 whatever, fill in the blank. Whatever you are, if you are an author or you offer a service and you would like to contribute to this auction, you have literally until August 15th to do so. There's a form. I will put it down below in the description if you're interested in that. Like I said, if it's not your thing, no big deal. I'm not trying to push my views or my personal opinions or anything on anyone, but I do like to share opportunities for things like this because people ask me a lot, like, how do I get involved in these kind of things? How do I get involved in anthologies with a lot of authors? How do I get involved in auctions? How do I do this? How do I put myself out there and meet new people? And so I thought it would be a good idea to share that opportunity, since Brooke is spearheading this with 2 other people. I'm just helping behind the scenes, guys. I didn't choose any of the people who were in the anthology. I'm just the money girl and the girl who uploads the ebooks on all the wide platforms. I will be handling the finances and making sure that all the money gets donated to the proper places. So that's as far as it goes with my involvement. I'm not dealing with stories or editors or authors or anything. And I'm happy to volunteer my time to help them with that. That's what's going on. I read 2 books while I was in Yellowstone. Well, actually I read one and like 99% of another, and they were pretty good. I read The Wife Between Us, which halfway through the book, I was really ticked off. This twist was too abrupt and it just made me really mad to the point where I almost rage quit and did not finish the book, but then I gave myself a couple days to cool down and went back and finished it. I would give it 3.5 to 4 stars. I mean, it was good. I would not read it again. If it was a movie, I probably wouldn't watch it, but it was good. Next book that I read was Rock, Paper, Scissors, and that book was good. If it was a movie, I would totally watch it. I would give it like 4.5 stars. I'm really hard to get a 5-star rating out of. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I liked the pacing of the book. I enjoyed the twist at the end. I really liked it. It's about essentially a woman and her writer husband, who's a screenwriter who's trying to break out and get his story, Rock, Paper, Scissors, published on the big screen. There's a lot of twists and turns. It's kind of got like a whodunit feel to it. I really liked it. I did order a bunch of other books from my book of the month box. I'm going to try to read at least 2 books per month. I was thinking that I could do reviews on those books if that's something that you guys are interested in. I love to read thrillers. I love contemporary fiction. I don't read a whole lot of romance where it is the main focus of the book, but I do read romance where it's kind of like the subplot. For me, reading romance is just, you guys know, I don't read a lot of romance because I'm constantly writing it, and so I need to break away from what I am always doing. But I do try to read books that are just well written that are highly recommended to me. So I've read 11 books out of my book of the month box. I should let you guys choose the next book that I read because I've got probably like 25 that I haven't read yet, but I keep picking them and they keep coming and I haven't read them. In a perfect world, I would love to catch up on every single one of my book of the month box books. That would be kind of hard. I think I'd have to read a book every 3 days. Maybe in my next video, I will let you guys choose the book that I'm going to read. I think that would be kind of fun. I hope y'all enjoyed this chatty video. I don't know, I felt like I wanted to come on here and just chat and talk, and I don't know. I don't know, like, I want this channel to be fun. I want y'all to have a good time. I want you to see my process because that's what I like the most, is seeing how other authors do it, and while also discussing hot topics and teaching you things that I know, and just being that fun little place on the internet for authors and writers and readers. The Courtney Library. I am going to wrap this up because I know this video is getting kind of long and I need to go to the post office real quick because it's on my list of things to do. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Like, there's like 50% of you out there who are not subscribed. Did you know that? And you watch my channel and you didn't press that button, and I'm trying to figure out why that is. So if you're not subscribed, I just like to encourage you to go ahead and do that thing that all the real YouTubers tell you to do. Click the bell, subscribe, like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're reading, what you've been up to. It's been a while since I've posted a real video, but I will see you guys on some live streams. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get better at scheduling those ahead of time so people are aware, and that's all really I have to say. So I hope you have an amazing, incredible week. You accomplish all your goals and you write all the words, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.